from in Prayer Shack, I have loved how the children have just come and been so open to whatever God's got for them. It has a lot of children who have never heard from God, never received any pictures or words or anything, and I've had the privilege of explaining to them, chatting and catching, and then had the privilege of just seeing them just kind of come out of that moment of like listening from God and just with this great smile on their faces saying, I heard from God, I heard from God, and sharing a picture or a word or a feeling or something that God has given them that for them in that moment is so precious because it's something that they have just never experienced before, but it's the start of this amazing journey that they're about to go on.
I think for me it's just been such a faith building thing. I think I often struggle with just expecting God to do stuff. I kind of pray and in my heart I'm kind of not 100% believing that God could actually do these things, but I think when you see things happen before your eyes, like even this morning praying for a little boy who had a toothache, and as soon as we prayed the pain just went, and and there's been countless stories like that, and so it's just been amazing and encouraging for me just to see that actually, you know what, God does heal and he is faithful and he gives you what you need. And I think as the week's gone on, I've just been expectant and I've been more confident. You know, kids come in with things and I'm like, yeah, God can do that. And he's given me the words, and I think I've become more relaxed actually over the course of the week and just let God do stuff, because at the end of the day it's not about us.
Two things have impacted me most, I think, are the sheer numbers of children that are keen to meet with God. And it's not ones or twos quite often that come, but it's just a flood of children that have got this deep hunger to meet with God in whatever way they need to meet with God, and that they know it's a separate safe place where they can come and that they can meet with God, and they can have the time and the space that they need to do that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the simplicity of having that place, and the simplicity of this is a place where you can come, you can meet with God, and you can just have that separate time with him. And it's as simple as that. It's not a complicated model at all. It's a very simple thing that kids grasp hold of really easily.
I think for me, I've never experienced a prayer shack before, so actually kind of coming in cold to a concept of having a small hut that's dressed like an Hawaiian prayer shack was quite a new thing. And having that little space in the midst of all this busyness where kids can come and just sit and hear from God by themselves is just amazing. And actually, I couldn't believe that God was speaking so clearly to these children, and they were hearing him and going out really without really any intervention from me.